The holy order once again asked me for my money. I mean, I would really appreciate it if they could grow a little bit. A little bit more powerful. As for you, I'm going to be nice to you and try to sway you. Do not force my hand in other directions. You would kinda regret that. Believe you me, you would. God damn it, she hasn't had any sexual intercourse in years. Despite receiving numerous propositions, the Digital seems uninterested in having carnal relations with anyone. That's condemn her. That is disgusting behavior. You can't do that. I'm not gonna fuck around with your contract. So I'm gonna have to be the one who fucking redoes that again at some point. Some more health. Sneeto. I mean, we should at least be good for another roughly 20 years if things go like they have in the past. Three houses. Berg Piombino house, a cadet branch that has 6 living members. Berg Aquilea, 18 living members and some soldiers. And of course us, von Berg, the founding house. We have so much more in the way of troops, it's not even funny. I think a lot of these are kinda stillbirth, I put it mildly. It's probably not gonna be coming much out of them. I sure have a distinct feeling at least. And once you're upgraded, you're gonna upgrade the rest of your... And then we are probably not gonna look at Cologne or the Duchy of Lower Lotharingia in total for quite a while. That we're gonna try and focus down building up the Duchy of Jülich as much as we can. After all, that is the one duchy we usually don't lose. It does make things a bit more satisfying. Italia. Oh well. Only upgrades that should put us relatively safely above the 50 coins in income position. Which is pretty much all we can ask for, honestly. My granddaughter Isabel Perry and your grandson Philip Berg. I'm not gonna take any of your offers. And at least my spy master doesn't hate me so completely any longer. I suppose that is a good thing. Now then, Princess Cecily. If you don't start pushing out something else, you know, then things are gonna go bad for you. I swear to God, I tell ya. This ain't an empty threat, mind you. This is indeed very much a quite a legit threat. Hmm, 72. Needs at least 3 concubines to be happy. Ah, sounds reasonable. And there's the Pope again. I did kind of gain some more things along the way. My license shit. Where war again? Holy Roman de jure war. And then Gilbert. Convenience comes as Jasmine. Against 100 time. I mean, you have a good chance. Or just army wise. Seems that is the next big step to upgrade the oh, that's cute. You actually have the Kingdom of Frisia in your limbs. Let me sway you a little bit away from the idea of, you know, a Liberty faction. Seems rather fucking pointless. It's okay. Once the Holy Roman Empire, and there's nothing in the way of power to actually achieve it. Sounds okay enough for me. Now then, time to celebrate. Although to be fair, the Kingdom of Miox is disgustingly small. One cannot argue that point. They are kinda on the weak side. Husband, become my royal architect. I believe in you. Oh well. Something along those lines, at least. Actually, let's see. 7,000. Yeah, I mean, he has, technically speaking, 20,000 troops. He should be more than able to win this fight. Easily enough. Or so one would assume. Oh, that wouldn't be the first time that the AI manages to fuck things up royally, for no other reason than, I guess, being stupid. For some reason, the Kingdom of Africa has a single fucking... Why? Why would be the Kingdom of Africa up here? Can you explain yourself? King Damasu, the Shrewd of Africa. How did you come up with this idea? What led to it? But believe you me, I have some fucking questions. You know, the monsters still kind of not just doing the thing in fucking Spain. I mean, I had games where they literally controlled all of fucking France, but... Kingdom of Africa. De jure. Titles. Yeah, I was about to say, that is the Kingdom of Africa. As it should be. That is most definitely not the Kingdom of Africa. Ah. Okay, they also control Corsica. Ah. That's okay. Apparently. Better to stop asking questions, I suppose. They're not gonna make me any happier if I ask them. Actually, one of the problems if you let the game run and you don't personally take charge of things via playing a big empire and, you know, making things, you end up with a absolutely amazing amount of disgustingness on your map. The point where even looking at it gives you literally eye cancer. Oh great, I have become infirm. Now, mind you, that doesn't necessarily have to mean much. Because technically, even if you're infirm, you can survive for quite a long while. But it's gonna limit your options a little bit. Ah, the poor infirm lady. We once more have not really yet ended the decision-making process for how we're going to go forward with the next generation. Just because part of the next generation has failed to produce the right offspring. I'm talking about you. Get fucking. You're 44. I'm pretty sure your days are numbered in this particular regard. "100 feet taller." Yeah, we're content enough with what we have. We don't engage in this nonsense of activities. Hey, you have discovered the guilds. What else do we want to discover? What's bow making? We're allowed to recruit crossbowmen, which I do find rather pleasant. It gives me an additional building slot. Let's get knighthood out of the way. I mean, I don't really think we'll have many children going through a martial education, frankly speaking, but yay. I guess we can start building up even more here. This singular fucking duchy will be easily the most profitable in all the lands, I have a distinct feeling. Don't think there's any denying that. I'm getting blackmailed again. I swear to God, you kill one person, everybody and their fucking mother apparently hear of it. Grapevine must be real strong. Seems like an easy enough victory. Okay, she did listen to me. The very moment I was like, bitch, please, your time is running out, she's like, 1 second. I just saw twins immediately. Nice job, game. Nice job. You got me good there, I must admit. I was just about to say, you know, considering that we're infirm, we might want to designate an heir at this point. And no, apparently we don't want to designate an heir. Because this bitch just got herself back into the game fucking easily. I can respect that. I can respect the amusement of that. Easily peasily. Good on you. Very good on you. I'm gonna take it upon myself to train your children. Aren't you happy about that? It's a moment like this when you think that the game might be listening to you just a tiny little bit more than strictly speaking necessary. Ah, then you have the right focus. Yes, you do. You will have the right focus. I swear to God, of course, you know, of course, the very moment realizes, God fucking damn it, I need to, she immediately gets it done. That's pretty fucking amazing, I must admit. Alright, who of you is learned in our ways? Well, your mother, technically speaking. Who's also scarred. Interestingly enough. You know what, that seems like a reasonable arrangement, since I don't have the necessary spots. Okay, training one child of each of them. Timing though. That fucking timing. Must admit, quite nice. Unleashed. We will learn on each occasion enjoy skills ranks. Finance of East, even if you have it under your name. Good, I'll do it. Oh god, he got a favor, I hope out of that. Well, I mean, at least we got some money out of it. And now you want to compete with her, eh? Don't we have anyone? Yeah, not really, I guess. You can start on that. Fair enough, fair enough. Gonna be one hell of a long and pricey endeavor. I can tell as much. And might actually go on a pilgrimage. Now that we are a bit more free in time. Oh, I can go on a pilgrimage when I'm infirm. I mean, you know, I'm just gonna get fucking carried over there. But it does get the job done. Oh yeah, right. Forgot. I actually built the as usual a long time ago. Kinda forgot about it. Let's make it more pious. If the Pope in and of itself is not pious, then well, the religion is kind of doomed, isn't it? Kind of a problem. A religious icon again. Almost exalted among men. Somewhere, at any given time, some vassal will be fucking another for no other fucking reason than, well, they can. And then they wonder when everything around them breaks down because nobody really likes that. Strange. Strange things, I tell ya. But at least the war seems to be progressing rather well. That is all things considered rather pleasant, I must say. Next week, I guess we could ask to join in, but it doesn't really seem like something I want to do necessarily. Would seem to be a bit of a waste of time, one might even say. Oh, you romantic plague spreads. What, they're gonna make you get into the mood for kissing and shit? I would find that highly amusable. I have a distinct feeling it's more gonna kill us. All of us. County of Leech. Yeah, doesn't really seem like something I should risk my ass for. Duchy of Istria. That once belonged to us. That's how I pain to hold, because it's not strictly speaking part of ye olde. That might be interesting. Somebody else on the throne of fucking Frisia. And strictly speaking, he doesn't even have that much in the way of troops. But it is a large area to cover. Okay, that we got to do as well. Hope I have a distinct feeling we're not gonna be able to deal with. And then there's this fucking thing. Go away, what? Existence will be a painfully short one. Hmm, 20 more months. And considering we're already old and infirm at this point, I don't think there's any good reason for us to go for warfare. Shouldn't you belong, technically speaking? Wait a second, did you really just eat a part out of me? You didn't, did you? There's warfare going on. And I'm pretty sure the Duchy of Verona can probably defend itself. Canadians continue blows in the war against the tyranny. What the fuck is going on here then? Attacking Duchess Constantine Saint of Veronica in the war against the tyranny. Okay. Nice little internal war, eh? Fair enough, fair enough. Happens to the best of us. Especially if you're like me and you're wanting to regain some of your areas once in a while. Report would be rather nice, I must admit. These just really don't understand that I'll be taking all of that back relatively fucking quickly once the next generation comes about, eh? I'm not really the smartest, I must admit. Just gonna make more work for me once the next generation actually arrives. And I have to sit down and go through all of their contracts and go like, now everybody's gonna hate on me because, well, that's pretty tyrannical. However, I'll still fucking do it. And be it for no other reason than we fucking care. Only we weren't such a old, infirm lady. Although, to be fair, still, that doesn't really mean much, you know? Might be a drunkard, infirm, and melancholic, but I have also a lot of good things. So I might yet grow relatively fucking old. Okay, right now we would only really lose the Kingdom of Romania, which was precisely the neck we wanted to go through. So that's not really a problem. Want to kill one of my guests, eh? That's pretty damn disgusting of you. Whoever you are, unknown. Checker. I guess we can start doing this. Nah, I'm not interested. Not at the moment, at least. Actually, do me a favor and start looking for some secrets again. I know you're not really good at your job. Because I would really like to replace you. Which I can't. But God, believe me, I would like to do it very much so. Alexander leaves the upcoming fuckery of the Pope up to the next generation. That is hopefully not going to be infirm. Actually, the territories as they should be. Yeah, you're holding it yourself, aren't you? You need to, and you're not supposed to. Not part of your fucking lines now, is it? You fucking bitch. More problems we need to deal with. It never fucking ends. So my soul deciding that, yeah, I'm totally gonna let that in my fucking... Pain in the ass. But well. I'd really like to break our lines now. If I had known this beforehand, that is. Which I of course didn't. Actually, I could also start looking for a reason. Criminal reason to take it away from him, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, no. How's the ball going against France? I'll politely point out pretty fucking well. To be fair, considering the difference in sheer numbers, I'm not surprised. But to be fair, somewhat amused. Actually, detail pure. Okay, your troops are basically non-existent at this point. And you're also in a war against Duke Army of Brabant. The Brabantian de Jurva. Oh, Brabant still exists. Just one more of these questions. Nobody would have really liked to ask, but sometimes you just have to. What region? Brabant. Why it is still around, nobody knows. Why France has ended up like this, and why the fuck all of that just works is beyond anyone's understanding, but not us. Even though we are right now getting a lot of tax cuts, we're still fucking amazing. Well off. 50%? 85%. Region part of the Netherlands today, though. Well, I mean, the Netherlands were a thing until Frisia came about. Oh, well, Holland was a thing, to be fair, as a unique entity. Right now, though, none of that exists, and the Holy Roman Patch tries really fucking hard at this moment to push into France and take over a lot of their vassals. It is indeed true. The Frisians, peoples, and the, well, later on Netherlands really didn't get along too well for obvious reasons when you think about it. They have a lot in common, not just borders. That usually tends to not necessarily just lead to, you know, friendly conduct for some mysterious reason. And we can build even more now. I mean, at this point it has kind of reached a level of ridiculousness. Hey. Didn't have not to say that it isn't enjoyable. Alright, can you finish up your little war here? Because, well, I'd kinda like to see you winning. And see what you do to the map then, because, well... Yeah, not one of my grandsons, eh? No, but sure. don't really care about the education of my granny Shanish, because, well, why would I? They're gonna be married off anyway. Any investment there would be a rather wasteful one. Really hate being infirm, though. It does horrible things to your stats. Making my life even more painful than it absolutely needs to be. Oh, look, you're at 90%. A distinct feeling you will win this in one way or another. You would just need to be a little bit, maybe a little bit more aggressive about it. That would probably serve you well in this particular regard. Yay! God loves me. It's like, okay, yeah, fair enough. Actually, I'm pretty sure God loves all of us. At least in this particular religion. Yes, we are the literal fucking Pope. God doesn't love us. Something must be wrong. Oh, another victory of that size could be telling. Children fighting. Nothing unusual, nothing uncommon, all is well in the world. Now, will you run away? Or will you stand and fight? Let's stand and fight. It's amazingly honest of you. %. Then again, I've seen this, yeah, fucking it up even at that late stage, but then again, I don't really see any reason how that would come about. So we might actually have that victory in the bag. Mayhaps. That is useful to know. Not really, it's just what I would expect. As I said, you know, everybody is busily fucking everyone, and when they can't find somebody to cuckold, they're just gonna go for the next best commoner. Ah. Nothing has ever been more true in this particular world. Come on, you've won this now. End it nice and peacefully and show me what you're doing to the map again, because I'm expecting bad things. Okay, it has not gotten that much more disgusting. That is good. And now we are in the Brabantian de jour war, where my leash is. Opinion comes to yeah, you're not gonna get away with that though. That's rather unlikely. Yes, now you're gonna have to face at least almost 20,000 troops against you. And you have like what, 9,000? Yeah. I have a distinct feeling our chances aren't great. And then we have a little Burgundian penis inside of us. It's not too pleasant. Again, Burgundy really doesn't have the power. France doesn't have the power. Aquitaine doesn't have the power. Honestly, if the Emperor wanted to, he could probably get away with some rather successful nonsense. Go to one war and the next war and the next war and the next war. And he could also probably get away with it. Another plague, eh? Okay, try it again. I want to see this succeed at least once. Hey, oh, that's nice. Didn't think we'd see the day when the more risky approach would ever actually work. But yes, never say never. I think we can not even down here. So it's actually the Moors might be a danger. But no. Poland gets relatively close, numerically speaking. Consider of quite amount of allies as well. That might actually Make them a threat. Our eastern border at some point. Could build up the leisure palaces. Not really too much caring about that. How far can we upgrade this? Probably quite a bit, I would assume. Oh yeah, I don't actually have that much more money left, at least not for that. Building things just costs too much money, that's really all it comes down to. Only this shit went so fucking pricey. Windmills. Kinda cute. And you can even get watermills. Me too. However, money. Bit of a problem. And then how long will we last being an infirm poor person that is melancholic? I mean, our health is actually not looking that bad, all things considered. Although we never lost our title of being a drunkard, sadly enough. And how are your children doing? That doesn't really lend itself well now, does it? Princess Shivrange of Wales. That's quite a stretch outside. Why not? Let's stay inside the realm for the moment. Okay, there's my other child, which I can't even reach. But going through your fucking list. Pretty well, yeah, pretty well. One of you at least is pensive, that is good. Good for raising a learned woman. Ah, come on, the plague isn't that bad as it is. It's just crawling along here. The African flu. And we're exalted amongst men. I mean, all things considered. Quite the achievement in one singular woman's lifetime, I must admit. Oh, and there comes my, my old friend. Shit. Okay. Here's before I deal with that, I'll just quickly grab myself a new drink. Kinda need one. Now I set everything up so that we can lightly inherit things without too much problems. Which of course also means we need to make the decision which one should actually inherit. And just in case I mess something up, I'm gonna make a save cam. You're always better, you know. Now then. I think this is gonna be the last great act of today. Dealing with the consequences of actions and preparing everything so the next generation can take over, then letting them take over. Then I'm going to excuse myself most profoundly. First, the pipe. And we should have built up our core lands enough to sustain us for quite a long while. Even if we were to lose the Duchy of Lower Stringer again. It should not, technically speaking, be enough to bring us too far into the minus. Seeing how much we have built up the Duchy of Jülich. Since that is the worst level we can fall back on. Because astonishingly enough, quite a lot of game music, while technically speaking being copyrighted, is allowed to be played on streaming platforms. That is how you get away with that. Even rather famous titles, you know, music from the old Final Fantasies you can use pretty fucking freely on YouTube and others. Which does please me greatly. One of the nicer things. Hey look! 2 in a row! Song-wise. That's rare. Now then, if I designate to my heir... Being Kantish, adding in an elector. Let's not be that as rollish. Because everything seems relatively peaceful. Now then, let's cautiously wait for our death. As we shall be dead within the year, of course. Quite the religious icon that we are. I'm dead within the year and you're trying to fucking poison me. That's not fucking nice. That's not that fucking nice at all. That's gonna be an interesting time. Another arbitrary character, eh? Stay shy. Yeah, that's not really a problem. And my bodyguard died. I didn't even die in the line of duty. No dramatic jumping in front of me and taking a fucking crossbow bolt. Awake in the middle of the night to see a dark figure in my chambers. I know not what has happened to my guards, but when I see the glint of moonlight reflected of the blade, I know that it is too late for me. A sufficiently sharp dagger makes little sound as it pierces flesh. Without a rush of agonizing pain, I could not tell if my screams were any more audible. I had so much to live for! Hope Euphemia of Chester Papacy has found peace in Christ's embrace at 78. That's really young for us. But she died under mysterious circumstances. A tormented woman, she had long desired a sweet embrace of death. Hope Shashida ascends the throne. Unable to tell a lie, many fear that her bluntness may not be fit for the delicate intricacies of politics. It's gonna be something. I can't tell you that much. Oh, great, we don't even have good people for that. I can probably afford another one of those. And we find against ourselves once again above the domain limit. It's mostly probably the fault of my fucking king here. And if only we could get rid of him. Okay, the other one is Pinkie Pa. Come here, Philippa. That is now our family line. We'll go down this line and just live with it, I suppose. We did lose the Kingdom of Romagna to our sister. It's not really that bad. As well, it means we don't need to care about their education any longer. She's smart, she's just gonna let it run as is. We haven't really lost anything else that way. No. Else is still in place. But now we're once again faced with the same problem, of course. But that is, of course, for the future to decide. You're pretty damn good at your job, I must admit. You're at least decent at your job. I'll take it. You're pretty damn good at your job. And you both kinda suck at your job. But oh well. Don't really need much from my spy master at the moment. The Hesting works. Can't even get rid of it, eh? Once again. And I need some concubines. Okay, see, it works pretty well. So Duchy of Moravia, eh? There's lots of reasons to go to war. Potentially, at least. Okay, let's go through the line and see if there's anyone that needs Conversion. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's get ourselves some nice help. Bouillon and King Bray of Novgorod. Lots of powerful allies. Potentially. I still don't really care about that, to be fair. Don't remind me of that. Don't remind me of that. Don't really care. You kinda need to get rid of my dearest of husband, though. Some of you has 900, 1000, 3000. You have the highest military power. If we can get into bed with you, that would be good. You're also very happily peppily protected by your whole of body. Now, how would my chance actually be? Relatively well, actually, to get rid of him. Let's befriend all of the women at court. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Okay, now we're at the point where it's actually getting a bit dangerous, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lot of money. Okay, now we've gotten them a bit weaker. I just would need to get you out of there, because you actually have the most troops. You were to randomly fuck off from this particular group, everything would be neato, as far as I'm concerned. You want that one. Would give you shirt your opinion. Okay, fine. Ah, the things we do for love, I tell ya. On this case, to avoid trouble. Just that. That is what we wanted to see. Because the rest we can easily get under control. Now we pay homage to our king. Actually, how old are you? 50. As far as rulers go that we have taken over, relatively young even, I must say. Not bad, not bad. Turn everyone into honeymoon, I don't care. I do love that it's like not recommended. Why would that not be recommended? As if anyone could resist the allure of pushing that particular button. Now let's try to sway her a little bit more. I think then we have achieved quite the nice amount. At least we got rid of this annoying area. So I don't need to be constantly reminded of this fact that the Pope is probably laughing. His merry little ass off. The leper. Okay, thank. All is well in the world. You do have a claim to my kingdom, don't you? That's probably a good idea to keep the troops relatively high up. So no randomly going to war. It's kind of what it boils down to. Okay, can you build anything that is... I mean, yeah, we could start building with windmills and shit. Get even more money out of this. That's huge. It's a famed one now. Gives me more prestige and more renown. Reduces the cost for my man at arms, which is good and provide good under bonus. Not at all unpleasant, I must admit. Not at all unpleasant at all. What a nice little surprise. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a nice little save game here. And then I will excuse myself.